also
can
have
tell
like
you.
30 plus AC, so from all sorts of other things.
Oh yeah, everyone pile temporary hit points
Already did it.
if you have any.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I mean, you're just going to be crafting and such for the next couple of days?
Yeah, Sakurai is available if anyone wants to do anything. But
The question is how many days...
mainly he's crafting, yeah.
So if I haven't done Marcus's shield yet, giving him a +1 enchantment's not a bad idea.
Didn't we say it would be a +2? I mean, I'm fine with a +1. That's
But
still plus AC.
the point is
But
going up in increments.
I paid
yeah, that is-
paid
yeah,
for a
that's
plus
true.
2. I paid for a plus 2.
Yeah, the point is we will make a +2 eventually, but the point is increments. Go up one
right.
step at a
Okay.
time.
Yeah, no, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, +1's cool.
Yeah, +1
Let's say
take
do,
me
like,
only a
half
single
a day.
day to do.
+2 what?
Bonus to my shield.
Oh, shield bonus, I see.
So first, yeah, day 1, I will spend the day making Marcus's shield a +1.
I kind of imagine I put some leather tools for Halfis in his room. I kind of imagine that he always has this with him.
Oh, he always has some tools, yes.
That's
It's sort of, if you imagine, like the illegal watch trader or something. He pulls up his sort of sleeve, and under there you sort of see strapped on
Yeah.
things, and he opens his clothes, and there's sort of, his armor, and then there's all the different tools and nicks and things stuck in it.
What are you buying?
Looks
fair enough.
really disorganized, but really he knows where everything is, and he likes that.
So Jonas, after I've done given the +1 bonus on Marcus's shield, what would you think is priority then? I'm doing Cairen's weapon?
Put keen on it. Yeah, I think that's priority.
Halfis is not very intelligent.
So you want Keen.
He's
Okay.
more than-
But he's so charming, though.
My dragon is more intelligent.
Fine.
He is, and that upsets me.
Okay, so to apply Keen, that will take 6 days. So
Do it.
day 1 will be Marcus, and the next 6 days of the week will be Cairen's weapon. Will begin.
Yeah, Sakurai is doing the rods first.
Sure. And such. Saturday appears. This is the fourth day of your time in Gaston.
Okay, that means that I have 2 rods ready. The reach rod is for Asurius,
Yes.
and the pierce
Oh,
rod
wow.
is for me.
Also, so that's 1 day past. That means Marcus would have a +1 shield now.
Did the guy I talked to say anything about what I have to do to get in the arena, or do I just walk up there and say, hey, I want to kill stuff?
You go there, and it should probably be obvious.
Okay.
And yeah, it is today.
And that's something that could be done, I guess. Probably in the evening, right?
Yeah, but the party starts earlier.
Oh, right, the party.
For your note, since I have begun on you will have to use the Furious Falchion, which you're probably using anyway, but
Yes.
you got other falchions now in the workshop permanently.
I could dual wield them. that wouldn't end well.
But yeah, you might, if you want to take my +1 breastplate, you feel free to wear it for the night.
If
I
you-
would offer you my full plate, but you can't.
Yeah, footplate is heavy. I would probably take the +1 breastplate at least for this.
Yeah, which is 7 AC, so that should be pretty good.
Yeah,
you
beat me with that.
can probably cast
Well,
Force
maybe not.
Life on yourself also.
Yeah, I think.
No one will notice you
They-
cast
They
Force
don't
Light.
they
I'll do that then.
don't they don't notice it. I mean, it's not like
You just have to
Well,
be
you
more
know.
hardy.
I don't think it's visible in any way.
Would it be detectable? It probably is.
But
Like
you
a
are magical.
necromancy aura.
You're magical yourself, and your whole being is magical these days.
Ah,
You're churning with it. Also, you have magical weapons and armor.
that's true, yeah. Okay, 13.
You said
And the breastplate, let's make a thing for that. You can probably just give me the equipment thing that you made for it.
It would be fun if you used mirror image.
I don't think I can just copy across my equipment thing.
You can go to edit items and then give item 2.
Does that remove it from my block?
It shouldn't, no.
Probably. maybe.
Edit item, give item to... And I want to send it to sheep. I think I sent the +1 breastplate. No, I sent the... What the hell? That's not what I told it to send.
Oh, he's changed appearance.
That's an amulet of natural armor +2. What?
That's pretty nice, but no. Can't try again.
See, that is why I don't use disguises. The changed appearance thing.
It didn't do that last time when I took damage and stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
finicky.
I just changed my token.
Black
picture
magic.
nowadays.
Dark
There we go.
sorcery.
Have a breastplate.
I don't think I got it.
I gave it to SMW, it says.
Let's see.
Shall I just
it
read
is-
out the stats for you?
Yeah, that's probably easier.
Max Dex is +3.
1 second, I need to put in a name and stuff.
I was confused as to why my AC went down to 12, but then it was because I had edited the names and stuff of my armor and then I deleted the old stuff, so I wasn't actually
Armor.
wearing any armor.
Armor check penalty is -4,
The arm check penalty is -3.
-3. Max dex is
Max Dex is 3.
3, encumbering yes, I assume.
Yes, it would be encumbering.
And AC bonus.
+7.
Armor mod or armor?
Just armor, and it'd be +7.
7, okay.
Which is a lot of AC.
It is a lot of AC, yes.
He
Let's
would
see.
only go up to 24, though, because of the armor check penalty, I believe. Well, what's his dexterity?
Armor check penalty doesn't
Oh.
affect his AC.
Armor check penalty? Or no, armor check penalty. I'm thinking of
Isn't
max
Okay,
dex
so-
bonus,
if
rather.
Max Dex isn't minus...
Yeah, so it
4.
would go up, yeah. Yeah, I was goofing.
You can't move 40 feet per round, but, you know, in a death pit you don't normally need to.
Yeah, I can only move 30 feet. What a shame.
I know, it's like, it's so upsetting when you only move 30 feet.
Well, I'm happy because my armor allows me to move 30 feet now, which is very good.
Yeah, the point
I'm
is
not
me
as
and
slow
sheep,
as you guys anymore.
my point is me and sheep can normally whisper around at 40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this whole arena thing then.
Sheep, it might actually be worth it for you to wear armor all the time, because then you don't have to spend a spell on mage armor.
Yeah, but the problem
And
is that
30,
then I
30
get-
feet is still good.
he gets
Then I
arms,
get spell failure.
Oh, yeah, the spell failure.
and yeah, that +1 breastplate gives him 25%.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
1/4 of his spells will fizzle.
hmm It's hard to remember that, because you never see spellcasters wearing armor.
Yeah, this is just an
You
exception.
rarely see spellcasters in melee, apart from maguses, but they get like fancy stuff for that
Exactly,
anyway.
they get stuff
Well,
to avoid the
and-
spell.
And the exception of anyone specializing in touch spells,
Mhm.
which is rare.
Are we all gonna go?
If you
Think
want to
so.
watch the fight, you can.
Yeah.
Cash would like to watch the fight.
Are we like dressing up, going to the opera or something? Is it the same thing here? Zacharias wears his nice robe.
Right.
You know that might just may have people attempt to mug you suddenly.
Oh, attempt to mug Zacharias. That would be fun. Fools.
Can you just have like a little
Let
scribe?
me have my friend take her tumor out. And,
Exactly.
I mean, we're doing this in the evening anyway. Actually, so
Zacharias has his scorpion in his pocket, so I mean, if anyone puts his hand down there, it's going to be a nasty surprise.
Oh yeah, my wallet is in that pocket. Yes, that one.
The scorpion giggles down like, hee.
Ready to leave, Lady Cass?
Stinger pokes out.
My screen turned off, so can someone take my toe?
Where would your token
That's what Lady Cash says, but
Only Cairen needs his token.
I am blind.
So if he's the one who's
Oh, we don't need our tokens. We're just observing.
Hey, my token disappeared. Okay.
I think Manikai took it.
we're going into arena, buddy.
So yeah, you know where the place is,
Wow, that's a large arena. Oh,
and as you
they're back.
what?
Be
Yes,
right back.
Oh, all right.
What? How dare you, Jonas?
You walk along the way in the evening towards the arena. You know, get some strange looks from people in the Lord's Quarter as you walk out this time of night. Through the Priest's Quarter as well. But as you near the Red Quarter, you see that there's quite a lot of light in the Golden Palace, and there seems to be quite a party going on. there. More so than usually. I haven't really been here a lot. But there are the women outside. There is the big sort of doormen who want to just take a look at you. They don't seem interested in actually doing much though, so they just let you in. And inside there is the sort of smoke-filled room, the smell of burning pesh, and other sort of pestilence really. And there are people in all sorts of garb and clothes. It seems that the poorest looking people and the most drunk and such have not been allowed in this day. It is a classy place after all. And not one of the cheaper ones. You walk in and you see that most people are sort of moving towards the back, where you can hear some man yelling. And when you walk in, you see down into a round sort of stairway, spiral stairway down. Walking down there, assuming you do,
Of course.
you come to a large room with it's sort of slanted, almost like an amphitheater, but underground. And in the middle, there's sort of an arena, and over the arena, there's a lot of sort of bars, making it impossible to get out once you're inside. Here, there's sort of what seems to be an Eastern looking person. He sort of has some long lines of paper and such hanging from his garb with weird signs from languages you have no idea how. I mean, you don't even recognize the letters in any way. He has sort of a long mustache that hangs down on both sides. Looks very fancy. He stands here and as you look down in the arena, it seems that the fighting hasn't really begun yet, or there are already some hopefuls, different big and brawny types who are standing there ready to offer themselves to get to the fight. Let's stand here. Beyond that, there's a very small man. Recognize him as the owner of this place. You haven't really seen too much about him, and you don't really know his name yet, but he's certainly here, and he's currently standing next to the arena looking as people fill the place. Doesn't seem like this is a specific time, and he seems to sort of be gauging for when people are sufficiently drunk and have put their bets and such. He's rubbing his hands together, smiling very broadly at the number of people here.
So do we just want to bet tons of money on Cairen and win millions?
Well, if you bet against Cairen, Cairen is going to kill you. Just
Well,
saying.
if we bet at all, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I bet all our money against that other guy there. And you won.
Generally,
Unfortunate.
it's private betting. It seems. And usually, you would guess at least that people don't generally do bets about someone who just enters. You might have to, like the first night, just gauging how that person fights, and then maybe you can save some safer bets further down. People here to win, and these people look like they are generally very sharp bettors.
Cairen is sharp too.
How is it? Is the whole place like really well lit, or is it like only the middle really lit? Like
the middle is very well lit. Out in the edges, there are not a lot of light because people are generally obscuring it. And there's sort of a fog of smoke hanging under the sort of ceiling.
Is it quite loud throughout the place?
Well, right now it is, but perhaps when things actually get done, it'll be quieter. It is quite hard to actually get to the front and actually see well.
I assume that's actually a clear view of the pit for everyone.
Or just fly.
Well, yeah, sort of.
You
Just
take like
f-
amphitheater style, so it should be easy to see down.
Well, we could just fly and then we'll have the best seats.
Yes, but we might attract some attention flying.
You
This,
think?
by the way, Cheap, this is the
Yes.
range of the aura. So if Sakurai stands at the edge, this is how far inside the aura will reach. So keep that in mind if you want it.
It is very hard to
sure.
get room that close. I mean, all the closest spaces are sort of taken, and there is a perimeter around the arena where only it seems that the combatants are sort of standing, and where the eastern-looking man and the owner.
Wow. 1 second.
Does that mean that Sakurai cannot reach with inside the arena at all?
He most likely wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
And there is also some way down, making it.
Then it would be reveal the weakness instead.
Jonas, with what you sent me, because I don't know how it'd be if they used if I was to do that. I don't know how people would react. So do you think having something like would it be possible for you to have invisibility
I can have visibility.
on Azurus? Do you think you just can disappear in case anything happens?
If there's any kind of magic user making sure that the contestants don't cheat or whatever, then you might be in trouble.
But no,
It
we're not
would
planning on
seem
using.
that the eastern-looking man could look like a potential magic user, although not really used to his cultural kind. It'd be very hard to tell what kind.
Well, we're not talking about actually using magic inside the arena or on you. Well, the invisibility at least, not.
Yeah, but if you run around in there invisible, you.
No, I'm not planning on running around in there invisible.
I mean, if you have a rod out and you concentrate, I don't think anyone will actually pick it out. That's very strange. I'm imagining there's a lot of shady dudes around.
Yeah, but they're keeping eyes open.
Basically, my idea, Manikai, is if sheep happened to get critted
That's not going to happen.
and fall, would it be possible for me to, while not drawing too much attention, be able to cast a spell to stop him dying? Yeah, he's probably on the floor unconscious, bleeding out still, but he wouldn't be dead, flat out.
No, it seems, however, that these. Well, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I can do it at quite a long range. If I want to.
At that point, it's more important to keep him alive than actually not blowing a cover. I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna attack us? Come on.
Yeah,
As
okay.
People sort of gather. The owner of this place, Mr. Vex, as he is known, or just Vex to people who are familiar with him or not. Stands up. He's again a small man. He's finely enough dressed, really, as he stands and looks at the crowd. Today, we shall see some great battles. We shall see how man handles monster. Just looking around. You have come for the blood you have been denied for so many years. And today we shall see how the greatest fighters of this city do against beasts of the Care Briar and the Dark North.
Cash should have entered.
To be a little silent, it seems that his voice is a little. It's magically amplified. His first beast today is the two-headed freak of nature, the Duo Death. He says as a gate in the arena opens, and a creature. He looks out at people as it sort of moves around the arena. Any takers? Anyone who jumps down will be locked with the beast in mortal battle until either are dead.
Cairen won't even hesitate. That thing doesn't look scary at all. He's fought much worse.
It's a very long snake with a head in both ends.
Could any of us, could it ask from the crowd, looking down and making knowledge checks to see if we know anything about what the creature is?
Not right now. I think we should try to keep it.
Okay.
Let's keep it to the killing.
So yeah. So let's.
How big is the chance of you missing AC 19?
Very
I think he has to
small.
roll like a 3.
Yeah, probably a 3.
Very well.
We'll cheer as Cairen walk over, and sort of
2 even.
they open a grate in the sort of bars, and he's allowed to climb down some metal rods that are sitting into the side of this thing. And then, well, sort of the duo death moves closer.
So, are you
Good stuff.
only allowed to use your hands?
I would assume I have my weapon with me, do I?
Yes.
Okay.
I was taken from you as you jumped down.
Strikes. This would be interesting.
I can't charge, which makes me very sad.
You can prepare a charge for when it moves closer to you.
Cairen will prepare a charge.
This will be fun. It's in charge range.
Now I can charge. So, charge! Do I get to charge, my guy?
Sure.
Okay, charge, and let's
Attack of
attack
opportunity.
this one. Does it have 10-foot reach?
Yes.
It says reach far.
Interesting.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
well, then it'll take its prepared full attack.
Oh, of course.
It moved.
Exactly. Move. Can prepare for full attack. There we go.
And it crits for 6 damage. Okay, that's not that
6
bad.
damage. What?
Are you?
What?
How is it 6 damage?
It's not being confirmed.
No, but I
Yes.
mean, that is, you should not be able to make that low damage. You have plus 9 to damage from your strike.
No,
Okay.
the snake.
Oh, right.
Cairen can't hit for 6 damage.
No, it's
That's
like,
not
what? That's
possible.
weird.
He hits for at least 16.
Because there's also something in the bite.
Poison.
Oh, I see. That's
That
well.
Oh,
Hey, let's do the bite first, and then the 63 damage from my charge.
we'll need to do the fortitude save.
42 save. Oh, that's 1.
Oh wow.
All right. So here,
20 and a 1.
take 1 constitution damage.
That's kind of bad, but
It
could
lowers
be.
your maximum hit points by
Does. Where's that?
10.
That's the button. Stat damage. There we go. 1 con damage.
And then you can also take the 6 damage.
And the 6 damage. Do I lose the max HP as well, since I was at full HP?
Huh?
My max HP dropped. I assume I would lose those hit points as well.
Yeah, you would.
I think they would come off the temporary, actually.
Oh, did
The
they?
temporary, so that's...
Well, not the you lose the max HP, but the damage would of course be done to your temporary right now.
so
yeah,
you,
so I
Just
lose
do 6 damage, and it should
6
track.
damage, and I also gained back my rage HP, which would put me at full HP plus the 7 temporary, I guess.
Yeah.
Be another plus 13, and that should be right, I think. Yes, my max HP is lower, but my temp HP is still there. Okay, I think that
So-
makes...
attack.
So, about that crit. Including the fact that since you're raging, it's equivalent of +3 weapon.
Oh, yes. Duo death, more like duo dead.
Describe.
Oh well, Cairen, of course, knew that this thing was no challenge at all, so without even caring at all, he just runs at the beast, takes the bite right on his thigh or something, doesn't even care about the poison, and just chops both heads off with a single swing.
There's sort of
And
a anticipation, and then there is a sort of a little silence, and then people cheer. See,
To be honest, if I were there, I would kind of look at the snake and be like, "What the fuck is this?" It looks so
Karen,
scary.
could you do another fortitude save?
Sure. That's not a 1, okay.
So, yeah. Sure. Looks down. Do you wish to continue? You can quit now and take home a small amount of gold, or you can continue without rest. Fight the next one for a bonus.
Cairen will turn to the speaker, wait for a moment and say, "Quit? I would never quit. Bring it on. Bring whatever you have. Bring the biggest and worst beasts. They are no match for me."
Here's his hand. The biggest and best will be saved for later in the festival. For now, you will have to do with a half bird, half bear,
Oh no!
all ferocious. I give you an abomination against nature, the owl bear.
Probably
Oh,
back
no.
off a bit.
It's a World of Warcraft druid.
Should probably back off a bit.
A monster we faced like low level in another game.
Like 65 probably should back off too.
Enters and
What?
charges you,
Yeah, because you should back off when you
Oh,
kill
yeah,
something, because
that's-
otherwise
storming out the gate.
they do like that.
My AC is not right because I'm not supposed to have the charging debuff anymore, so my AC would be 25 right now.
Sure. Right.
That's definitely a miss.
Oh, I feel so sorry for all these monsters.
Okay, I think this is just a full attack.
Not charging.
Yes, and not biting either because that might look funny.
Oh, you should totally bite it.
Well,
Oh.
that's still 60 damage.
Again.
So, Owlbear, how you doing?
Woo, woo.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh, that hurts a little bit. I should go see my chiropractor.
The bear rushes over, jumping over the destroyed snake as it sort of slits out a weird squeal, trying to bite Cairen, and it misses him.
Misses as Cairen just turns the force of the charge against the beast and just obliterates it. And now probably hearing the cheers, even though he has decided to just ignore the audience and just have some fun by himself, he does start to enjoy the attention. And he's going to step back.
Thing I think that eventually would get boring for the audience. Just monsters come out, monsters die.
Well, yeah, probably.
Think
But at
about
the
that.
same time-
Owlbear's parents is the mom is an owl and the dad is a bear.
Well,
He
I
looks,
I guess you can stand there if you prepare an attack and approach.
Mr. Vex looks down as he says, "Oh, there's a big one we have here. Should we give him one of the larger threats?"
Yay!
As people sort of scream, "Yes!"
Ah, blood!
He says, "All right." As he runs his hand through there, "I was always at your mercy." She looks at the people. Says, "I give you then the last for tonight. Let's hope he holds a little while. The living tank, Smasher."
At this, Malachi, at this, as soon as this thing shows up, Zacharias will reveal the weakness of this thing.
That's a freaking dinosaur.
Comes out, looking at Cairen warily.
Well, Cairen will charge as soon as his thing is in range.
Whoa!
Begin initiative.
Cairen charges.
Oh yes, he does. Charge!
Takes an attack of opportunity.
The thing does definitely have reach.
Turns and quickly swings
Oh.
its tail against
That is a hit, yes. 21, that's
Oh well.
something.
Doesn't even take you.
Oh well.
You can brush that off. If you're like, we
And
can fix that.
let's do the charge.
It does have a -4 now to AC and all saving throws.
31.
Yeah, it turns and quickly sort of smashes its tail against him. It charges. As it cuts into it, it sort of lets out a large roar and attacks him again.
Please don't crit me. Okay.
Its heavy tail, incredibly strong, but not very sort of skilled at fighting. It seems to want to clear the distance between them. It's Cairen's.
Well, Cairen wants to be close. Very close.
With a